All right, everyone, it's your boy Young Lee Jr. back again with another video. So I really want to discuss the issues that have been going on just briefly in China to the Kenyans and the Kenyan community, African community, and due to this whole isolation, they've been kind of forced to do tight lockdowns, and you got they're very discriminatory that it was a McDonald's in China, and then they were refusing to serve Africans there. And I'm just like, wow, just taking them out on the streets, beating them, evicting them. Those of them who really couldn't afford the payments, even if they could afford the payments, they were just saying, hey, you get out here. And they're not doing that to their own people. And it was just really ridiculous, man. It kind of caught national news a little bit. And just reading articles about this and seeing different videos was very disturbing. And just a whole nother thing, if African Americans should really be concerned of the Africans that goes on over there. But if you think about it too, back in like 2007, Africa really owned most of the world's reserve hydrocarbons, 30% of it, and they have minerals and all these type of things. And China came over there, during the embassy, and just kind of wanted to pretty much improve imperialism and beef up their army and all these type of things, and impoverish their people, the Kenyans and Africans and all over the whole continent. So that's what they want to do, kind of just pretty much have a world power there. But we're just saying about this, the Kenyan government had to step up. Nairobi, the governor, he was just stating like, okay, well, the only way we're gonna create you an incentive and a solution. The best way for you to come back and rejoin your families is if you pay your own ticket, and you're free from the COVID-19. We're gonna have to do a quarantine. You do a 14-day quarantine, then you have the ability to rejoin with your families. Because in this particular moment, it's like a little bit of modern day slavery right here, man. Just forcing people out of their homes, beating them. I mean, it's not conducive to do a complete full isolation, to just for a certain group of people. You mean tell me they can't even go to the grocery stores and take care of their families, or they even you have some people that's from Ghana that goes to school and now they're homeless. Some of them are permitted, not even permitted to live in hotels or stay in there because in this particular moment right here. So it's a lot of laws that was kind of conspired there in China that's highly against the Kenyans. And this is prayers just for safety and everything, as it is a big concern here. But this goes into towards the more economic system. If you don't have a good economic strong base and all these type of things, you're into someone else's territory. I'm not justifying what the Chinese are doing, but this is what sets yourself up and your family for failure. You don't really kind of control the economics or the powers that be that goes on here and making these laws here. But they should rejoin with their families. That no one should ever go through this in any type of country if you're an immigrant, especially a legal person that's contributing to the economy. But I just want to read a good article here. It said when the conditions issue said, this is in summary, only Kenyans will be evacuated as long as they can pay their own ticket. Only Kenyans. I don't know about Ghana, but it said in addition, those Kenyans will have to prove they are free of the novel coronavirus disease, which means they will have to be certified by Chinese medical authorities. So they still got to go to the medical authorities. They got to do the rescreening, do all this stuff with them, and see if they can go. Now, this was an article back in this was yesterday, so I know if it's kind of a little outdated. I heard too someone share this on Facebook. It was like, okay, well, all the Kenyans that successfully went through the quarantine process are at home rejoining with their family. So that's true. That's a good plus. But it really gives me a life learning lesson that power economics is so extremely important, man. And it's just hate to see any groups of people, even though we sometimes like Africans may come to America feel like they better than African Americans, but still I don't want this wish this on any ethnicity, man. At the end of the day, especially if they're a productive citizen in society. But that's all I really want to say. I'll probably share the article on here. You guys continue to like, comment, subscribe. Tell me what you guys think about this, man. Just continue to be safe, stay safe, guys. Practice that social distancing. People in Detroit still not doing. I've been seeing some videos. I guess they did a Sunday Fun Day thing when people was just marching all over and just on city buses. It was just kind of ridiculous, man. But you gotta practice that social distancing, man. We don't know how long we're gonna be doing this, though. Just always take care of yourself, because this virus is smart, man. It's a visible monster that we're up against. Too many people are in the hospital right now. It's getting overwhelmed. Good people are losing their lives. I know some people personally that that's it's pretty gone right now. So you gotta just be careful. Just be careful. So this your boy Young Lee Jr. You guys can like, comment, subscribe. For interviews, email me at righty9312@gmail.com. I appreciate you guys too. Love you. I'm out. Deuces.